This is it, what? Cohiba lit, what? We got that yak up in the cup and getting bent, what? Put some smoke in the air, this your shit, what? And raise your glasses if everything classic. This is it, what? That Chiba lit, what? You got some drink up in your cup and getting bent, what? So put some smoke in the air, this your shit, what? And raise your glasses if everything classic.
You were tuned in to G5F TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. Now, Demetrius Andrade got a unanimous decision victory over Liam Williams this past Saturday on DAZN. It was a good fight, good amount of action, good amount of grappling and holding too, but we'll get into that in a second. What letter grade would you give Demetrius Andrade for his performance against Liam Williams? Now, I'm going to tell you why I'm asking this question. I'm a part of a very, very good, group chat on Instagram. So big shout out to Chris G, big shout out to Guy English, big shout out to Ty, big shout out to VP Shane, big shout out to BoxingFirst Vlog, DT3 the Boom Man, Mike Patterson, and everybody else that's in that chat. L Dub Boxing, big shout out to him. But you know, we get into a lot of different discussions on there, and there's all different levels of boxing knowledge on that group chat. And it was a heavy discussion about Demetrius Andrade's performance. And, you know, not putting names out there, like, you know, the people in the group chat, they know who they are. And if you're not following me on Instagram, definitely follow me on Instagram at G5F TV. If you follow me and you want to join that group, you definitely can. But it was a lot of question about how good of a performance Andrade had against Liam Williams. And you heard a whole lot of different opinions. And again, I'm not putting no names to it, but some people thought it was a trash performance. Some people felt like it wasn't good. Some people felt like it wasn't entertaining. Some people felt like he had a good performance, but he could have did this, did that, did this, did that. Some people think he had a great performance. It was a mixed bag of what the opinions were of Demetrius Andrade's performance. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give him a letter grade. I'm going to give him a letter grade of a B flat, not a B plus, not a B minus, but a B. So, you know, if you was back in school, I would give him like an 85. You know what I'm saying? That's like right in the middle of a B plus and a B minus, a B solid B. I'm going to tell you why it was a solid B. Overall, Andrade won this fight at a minimum 8 rounds to 4, more so 9 rounds to 3, possibly 10 rounds to 2. So if you had 8-4, 9-3, 10-2 for Andrade, okay, cool. He got a knockdown in the fight. He also hurt Liam Williams about 5-6 other times in that fight, like rocked him 5 or 6 other times in the fight. So we can't really question the fact of whether Andrade has power or not. He has power, and he's shown it. He doesn't have that knockout kill shot power, but Andrade is either hurt or knocked down every single person he's been in the ring with in his career. That's a fact. So his power really shouldn't be questioned. Like, he don't have no Paulie Malignaggi type power, nothing like that. And his knockout percentage is over 60%. So, and that's good. Like, that's good. You know what I'm saying? So, especially for a skilled guy like Andrade. So, that's more of the overall look. Let me get into why I honestly feel like this was a good performance. Number one, I think there's a mix-up in people's opinions on this fight, because there's a mix-up in how good Liam Williams is. So some people feel like Liam Williams is trash. Some people feel like Liam Williams is just okay. And some people have a good amount of respect for Liam Williams. I have a good amount of respect for Liam Williams. I said on this channel a bunch of times, I'm like, yo, Liam Williams is a good fighter. Got power in both hands. He's a good fighter. I'm like, yo, Andrade gets this victory. Andrade deserves full credit. I said that before the fight. I'm saying it right now. Andrade deserves full credit for this victory. Now, Is Liam Williams a top 10 guy at 160? In my opinion, yes. On the back half of the top 10, yes, he is. Is he one of the top guys in the UK? Yes, he is. What happens is when guys in the UK kind of reach close to the pinnacle in the UK and they make that transition over to the United States, it's just a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game. And a lot of people are questioning Liam Williams' skills compared to other US guys. And from that aspect, like I said, he's like top 10, but like the back half of the top 10, he's like 9 or 10 in terms of fighters at 160. Like Liam Williams is a solid fighter. Like he's solid. But if you don't feel like he's solid, then I understand why you would give Demetrius Andrade the criticism that you give him. Now, Liam Williams is a come forward fighter, straight ahead fighter. He did a lot of dirty boxing in this fight, and he leads with his head. He leads with his head. So not only do you have to deal with the aggression and that come forward style, but you have to worry about headbutts as well. You gotta worry about headbutts, and you gotta worry about the dirty boxing, the clinching, the holding, the pushing. All of that stuff takes away from your energy, and it can, make you change your strategy on the go as well. So Liam Williams presents, a puzzle for a boxer to solve. Now, when you're dealing with a guy that has dirty boxing, that's has a come forward style, got a good gas tank, makes you fight 3 minutes every round, you could do one or two things with that guy. You can either you can stand your ground and not back up. When you have that, you're going to get a lot of grappling. You're going to get a lot of holding. You're going to get a lot of clinching because there's two human beings coming together and neither guy is moving. So you're going to get those things, okay? Or you can do the other thing. You can get your shots off and pivot. You can get your shots off and you could either pivot to the left, pivot to the right. The reason why I said Andrade had a really good performance is Andrade displayed both. He chose times where he just drew that line in the sand and was like, okay, cool, I'm going to grapple with you, I'm going to hold with you, I'm going to push you just like you pushing me. I'm going to let you know, like, you're not getting away with this all night. This won't be no one-sided street. Andrade did that. But then there was other times where Andrade would move his feet and then he'll let Liam Williams come in and he'll just let Liam Williams just run into shots. Just run into shit. You know what I'm saying? Then he would try to pivot out the back door. Now, credit to Liam Williams, even when Liam Williams was getting cracked, he was still following Demetrius Andrade out the back door. He would not give Demetrius Andrade a second to breathe. It is very hard to fight 3 minutes of every round at 12 rounds and not lose your breath at some point or not get a little fatigued at some point. Like, that's just human nature. There were people that were saying, like, hey, I think there's a problem with his gas tank. I think he got a problem with stamina, this, that, and the third. It's very difficult to fight in an elite level 3 minutes of every single round, 12 rounds without getting gassed a little bit. The question of a guy's gas tank is whether they can get a second wind or not. That's the question. And Demetrius Andrade got a second wind. Demetrius Andrade was moving good in the first round. He was moving good in the 12th round. Like, Demetrius Andrade gave you every single way you handle a guy like Liam Williams. Footwork, standing your ground, wrestling, grappling, holding, pushing, all of that. Being a counterpuncher. Like, the only things that I would say that Demetrius Andrade didn't do to make the fight even easier on himself is that stab jab to the body. That stab jab to the body, I wish he would have gave me a little bit more of that and a little bit more body work. And I explained that on BoxingFirst Vlogs live briefly. Big shout out to BoxingFirst Vlog and VP Shane. That live was really good. Go definitely check out BoxingFirst Vlog as well. Definitely go subscribe to this channel. More body work, more stab jabs to the body. And Demetrius Andrade dad was telling him, like, yo, that jab to the body, like, give it to me. Go to the body more. Make it a little bit easier on yourself. That was the one thing that Andrade did not do. And the other thing, he just didn't get the highlight reel knockout. Those are the two things. But outside of that, he put on in my personal opinion, he put on a really good performance and did as much as you possibly could against a guy that's just bullheaded, stubborn when it comes down to just taking shots. He just kept coming. Like, he just kept coming. And Liam Williams is just one of those tough guys, man. Like, he's kind of like a Toriano Johnson. Like, big shout out to Toriano as well. Toriano is just a come forward bull. Like, you gotta stop him. Like, you literally gotta stop him, or he's just gonna keep on coming and coming and coming. So, you know, big shout out to Liam Williams for putting up the effort that he did. It's just, for all of that aggression, he just really didn't do anything offensively. It was just a bunch of grappling and holding and pushing. Like, he really didn't land many significant shots. I think off the top of my head, I think he landed maybe 4 or 5 significant shots in the fight. One shot where he caught Andrade real good, and Andrade had to hold. But really, outside of that, he really didn't do much offensively. Like, that was the epitome of ineffective aggressiveness. That's what Liam Williams brought to the table, you know, against Demetrius Andrade. But I would give Demetrius Andrade a B for his performance. You know, flashing the power, getting the knockdown, showing the footwork, showing that he can get physical. He couldn't miss with the lead right uppercut. Couldn't miss with the straight left hand. He was just, he did his thing. He did his thing. And some people just don't like his style. Some people don't like Demetrius Andrade, period. People still don't like Andrade because of what happened with the Charlo fight back in like 2014, 2015. But you can't deny skill. You can't deny skill. The man is undefeated. He's an Olympian. He's a champion. And he ain't been in a close fight in his whole career. And people are saying, well, he needs to fight better competition. I don't know what better competition is Charlo, Triple G, and Canelo. Like, I don't know what more you want from him in terms of trying to get better competition. He only can fight the guys that's willing to sign the contract, and that's just what it is. And as far as Canelo is concerned, Canelo had an opportunity to not only unify but go undisputed at 160 pounds. All he had to do was see Demetrius Andrade, and he didn't do it. And it's just funny because there's so many people on Twitter that's telling me that Canelo mops the floor with Demetrius Andrade. And if you feel that way, that's cool. But Canelo don't even feel that way because he never took the fight. He never took the fight. But I'll get into that in another video, and that's definitely coming. But I will give Demetrius Andrade a B for his performance. And if I was like a fan, I would give him a B+. But I'm being non-biased here. I'm gonna give him a solid B for the performance. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.